Hello guys and welcome to my 33 Sport Wagon. This car over here is here to do a rescue, not a restoration but a maintenance and repair. I already have here my 75 battery still alive, as you can see, and it is charged. So in this video over here we will do here the clutch slave cylinder, the top radiator hose, and we'll do also the maintenance for the fluids and filters. Okay, so here on my 16 valve 1.7 liter boxer engine I have here the cylinder that I will rescue, and I have here the top hose. I have new components here to come for the red one. Okay, on this video I hope I'll do most of things. My idea is to do the slave cylinder, to do the top hose, to do all fluids including coolant, and taking care here of this reservoir and putting the car on the ground. It runs okay with the battery, the engine runs, but it does not drive because of the clutch pedal. It is on the floor. Okay, so we will take care of that on this video. Okay.
Ja, zo voorzichtig doen, neem Lekker hoor. Nou. Kom, een massage.
Ah, ok.
Tem de ser com o carro no chão.
Ok.
Os carros não estão. O Zé Paulo não sabe aqueles e aquela.
Deve ser às 9.
Às 5 horas hoje, está bem?
Está bem. Here we have it, guys, almost done, almost there. So the car is on the ground, as you can see, everything is tightened up. We have brakes now, and also I did here something off camera just to try to figure out what's happening here with the clutch. As I said, it has no pressure on the pedal over there, and I have there the machine just connected, and just before I took it off to store it, let me just try to see where the leak comes from. It will come from the seal itself, but let me see how long can I have it pumping, and also to see if I have a problem on this master clutch cylinder or not. And what do you know, it works very well indeed. It works very well. So it was last night, as you can see, it's daytime, and I just did a little bit of backwards and forwards, and it drives okay, it drives very well. So another success. I will, however, replace it anyway because it is just starting to go, and I do not want to be stranded on the road, and for that having more issues. Also, I do not want it to be running too much time because I have a leak over there on the pipe, on the tube, and I wanted to see here this reservoir. I did not replace yet the antifreeze. I had the car up, and then just to do that, it was a perfect time to do that. I did not do it because I want to do it when I will do the timing, okay? I just do not want to waste coolant for that. It is not cheap, okay? So at least the one that I use is not cheap. So I will do the coolant when I do the timing. For the timing, it will be a very long video, so it will not be a video for Wednesday, okay? So it will be a normal Saturday video, the timing for this. It is not very hard to do. It's very simple, actually. It has a trick or two that you have to see. About the engine over here, the engine bay, I am really considering here cleaning the engine bay with water and pressure. Yeah, It is my car after all. I can do some experiments. I do not like to wash the gasoline engines, but I do wash a lot of diesels. In fact, I do wash a lot of most of diesel engines that I have over here because of several reasons, okay? And possibly I will do a video for that as well, so you can understand the do's and don'ts of that, okay? In the meantime, having this almost ready, so the pipe and the clutch pump, sorry, in Portuguese is pump, the clutch cylinder, I will send it to the cleaning guy. Yeah. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. It will be perfect. Very nice, okay? Very, very nice. I'm really enjoying here the car. The battery is a perfect fitment over here. You saw me here do this grease over here. It's also perfect for that. This grease is really, really good. You saw me here do the gearbox oil. Hope everything is okay with the gearbox. I've been spraying it for the last few days with some spray over here. I think it will come out. Just like on the 156 and the other cars, 147 GT, you have here a snap ring that you have to remove. And I see that it is moving, so it will be very easy to do. Meanwhile, we have to raise up here the injection rails. Now on the car itself, it may be a little bit more difficult because of the condition of it. This one here is broken on the bottom side, kind of reusable, but I see that possibly this one, yeah, it is cracked over here, just as I was afraid of. I have a new one, not a new one, but I have a used one that I can reuse, but before reusing it, I will clean it out, okay? It is broken over here, but that is not very important right now, just it's too bad, okay? The water leak also caused here some issues on the metal, but it seems to be okay still. So let's carry on with this, okay? On these old reservoirs, it will not be perfect like new, but it will be very much better. So it is like a halfway full. Have to wait about 10 to 15 minutes or more to let it act. Then you have to flip it upside down so the acid goes all the way, okay? Better not use the original cap because the rubber will disappear, will perish. to reach here the hose clamp. You can reach it, you can try at least, but you can also take out here the front grille. It is very easy to do. Just one screw on top over there, like I showed you on the channel, and just pop out the grille, and you will have perfect access here to it. Okay, on this side over here it's even easier, but I want to send the car to be cleaned out, and possibly, well, I can do both, but I will try to take it as is, okay, just because it is really asking for it. Okay. Over here the only concern is not to break the thermostat. It is a little bit fragile. Never broken one, but they are quite rare to find, so be careful, okay? Now, in order to send down there the thermostat neck, I will remove here altogether the air filter box. I have to do that because of the slave cylinder and the distributor here. Not really necessary, but helpful. And also I want to see all vacuum lines that should be torn apart. And in that way I can access there the neck more easily, okay? Just for better work. And yeah, that's it. Okay. To take out the airbox, not necessary to take out the cover, but I want to replace the air filter right away. Nasty, very nasty. At least the mesh on this one is really much more high flow. I think it will be better. This air filter is pure flux, the one that I just put in. Now the vent comes back, or you can remove it altogether if you want to. But I do not advise for that because it can bend. After the bend you have the rubber that you have to be perfectly sure it is not kinked. Push it back on both sides. It is even more important to do this correctly once you are inserting this in again, of course, okay? So I can see lots of things. So these are the main vacuum lines of the system. They have to be in perfect condition. Also, you have to check out for any cracks. You can test or replace the vacuum lines. I do have videos for all of that. You can check that out on the description of this video, okay? So a lot of water leaks were present on this engine, possibly for the same reason as ever, lack of maintenance. So I see a lot of new hoses, and okay, I do not like the aspect of it, but it is just the way it is. So take good care of these vacuum lines, make sure they are good. You also have to see the balance between both carb sets, and I will do videos for that in the future. For my 33 it has ITBs, but the same procedure is involved. And okay, let's go. Just look at that vacuum line over there, it's broken. Attached to a very strange arrangement. I have to check this out. Just creating space here. Well, this is new. Right, alright. I have to see the leads. If necessary, I have a hose for this. It is for my other car, my other 33. It is already done. But if necessary, I have it over there. Well, to get to the snap ring in place is a little bit harder, of course, but not impossible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing. Trying to get the needle nose pliers on there. Yeah. Now the snap ring is off. Now a 17mm head there on the hydraulic line. Beware for your positive there on the alternator, or disconnect the battery, okay? Well, on one side, which is it? On one side you have a rotating thing. Which side is it? Is it this side? I believe it is. Yes, so it is on this side. So I will take it out from this side, pass it through the firewall, take it out, and then put everything back again. Just a bit of extra work, nothing too much. Now is the time to replace it if necessary. This one over here seems to be very good condition. I do have a new one, like I said, in stock, but no need, I believe. So save it. In fact, I believe this one, no, it is still original. Now to remove the pump, we call it pump. To remove the cylinder, try not to break anything and try to hammer it out with something. Try to work it back and forward, not only back. I hope this is the equivalent of Northern cars, because it was 6 years in storage and leaking also. Makes the world of difference, as you can see. to go back and forth with it. No, I cannot reach it. Try something else. Now I believe I can try to take it by hand. I really love this Rostov, the Rostov Max, not the Rostov Ice. Yeah, be careful not to lose the snap ring. In the meantime, doing here a second pass with the acid. You can see a small leak over there is cleaning very well the cement. Okay, seems to be very much better, but will not be way better than this. Okay, it will never be transparent because it never was. These old ones, okay, not the new ones. And just do it. Let it do its thing. It can be here for hours. I just had one over here from this GTV for 24 hours. It was really bad, and it's no problem at all. Just have to rotate it or something for the acid to reach everything, for the air pockets to disappear, and just let it work. Okay. In the meantime, you can do the rest of the work on your car. Now you should definitely try to clean the hole with something to make it easy to insert the new cylinder. This one is not that bad, all of the gunk came out with the cylinder itself. Just wanted to do quick Wednesday videos, but just always ending up doing tutorials. Okay. It should enter by itself, but it's not wanting to go. It is a used one after all. Just trying to find the holes of the step ring with the camera in the way. So I had just feeling it and watching through the screen. I think we are done. I believe we are. Make sure the step ring is still flexible enough. This one seems to be a little bit not springy at all at the moment. I will try to close it with another pair of pliers. I believe it's good enough. If not, let's see. So it turns out this thing here is a one-way valve. Not working brilliantly, but I think it's not an issue. So any engine that uses vacuum systems, vacuum lines and whatnot, it is crucial for them to be working in perfect condition, being gasoline diesel or diesel, and it does not matter at all. It has to be working perfectly. I hope this cylinder is good enough for now. Just a shame to scrap it. I have a new one, like I said, but I really want to use this one because on the red car I wanted to put everything new, and this old cylinder still working, and I feel bad by scrapping it before time. So let's give it another chance, another go here on this Alfita. to see how many years it lasts, or months, or hours, or nothing. Whatever it may be, I want to make sure when it goes to the scrap, it is because it's really, really bad. I do not like to replace stuff just because. I really hate that, actually. So in this way I want to try to save it, okay? For the bleeding of the entire system, you already have a lot of videos there down in the description. Come on guys, download the description, you have a lot of stuff that will be useful for you. I have a playlist for clutches and brakes and more, and on the playlist for clutches and or brakes you have a lot of videos for bleeding with a pressurized machine, okay? It is Wednesday, I do not want to waste your time with this right now, so do a little bit of digging if you do not know yet how it's done, and you have a lot of information on this on the description of this video, okay? And so for this I did replace all of the vacuum lines. They were very crusty, the edge of the car, okay? On the 1.7 16 valve engine we also have something similar to this. You must be very careful with all vacuum lines. So you have, for example, over here something that is fraying over here. That one over there is also leaking. I will use here some duct tape, some electrical tape over here just for now, while I do not have the pipes for this. I will clean them very well and try to repair them. So these were the vacuum lines over here, completely rotten through. I also have here this 4mm inner one, but this one has a thicker wall, well, more strong wall, and this one could break there, the plastic arrangement. So I did not want that, and this way at least 15 years, 10-15 years it will do, okay? Like for example this breather hose that was over there to the carburetor. Very bad. So I have to find a new one, try to find a new one.
Ah, pois isto é bem diferente.
So over here on the back we have to make sure that this clip over here is over on this area. Sorry about the wire. Okay. And then obviously make sure that this everything is well fitted. The rubber is in the correct spots. Pass it over through. On the other side the same thing. Pass over this big clamp. The other side the same thing. If you start to feel it spongy, it's because something is not right. Also, you do not need a lot of force, of course, on this. I just found out here another leak. I was seeing here the floor always wet, and I have an elbow over there. It was metal, and it was completely failed. Okay, and if you have, well, what to passes through here? It should be coolant. It should be antifreeze, quality one at that. And well, water does this. And as you know, on 33s and springs and some other stuff, you will have corrosion on this area. Well, if you have lacking maintenance on your coolant system, of course you will end up having a lot more issues with corrosion than to have your maintenance done. Okay. What is the most expensive thing? Is to repair all the sheet metal in paint, or just to replace your damn coolant? Impressive. So I'll be using here now a plastic elbow over there, smaller one than this one, to try to mitigate this issue. Now I have my heater core completely filled with gunk, almost for sure. So I have to do some flushes to flush this all out. At least try to, okay? Guys, do your maintenance, please. Being new cars, old cars, everything in between, do the maintenance. Antifreeze, quality one, 2 years or 60,000 kilometers. No matter the brand, make and model, okay?